Welcome to FirstWord Pharma's News Roundup for February 28th, brought to you today by editorial researcher Olivia Roger. In our top news story, the FDA issued a refusal to file letter related to Celgene's marketing application for ozanimod for the treatment of patients with relapsing forms of multiple sclerosis. The agency concluded that the non-clinical and clinical pharmacology sections in the submission were not sufficient to allow a complete review. Also in the news, AstraZeneca's MedImmune unit will spin out 6 molecules from its early-stage inflammation and autoimmunity programs into a new company called Viela Bio. MedImmune president Bahija Jalal said, "We have a very rich pipeline, and this is one way to make sure that they're developed and in good hands." In other news, fourth quarter sales in Bayer's pharmaceutical unit slipped 1.4% to 4.2 billion euros, as growth from key drugs was tempered by lower revenue from Kogenate. Combined quarterly sales of the key growth products Xarelto, Eylea, Xofigo, Stivarga, and Adempas rose 11.7% to 1.7 billion euros. In addition, Valeant Pharmaceuticals shares fell as much as 11% after the company said it expects sales this year of between $8.1 billion and $8.3 billion. The figure fell short of analyst estimates of $8.4 billion and is below the $8.7 billion in sales reported for 2017. And finally, the European Commission approved Roche's Hemlibra for the treatment of bleeding episodes in patients with hemophilia A with factor VIII inhibitors. Hemlibra was authorized for use in patients with hemophilia A who have developed factor VIII inhibitors by the FDA last year, with analysts forecasting peak annual sales of over $4 billion. To read these and other stories in full, please visit firstwordpharma.com.
Are you able to keep up with all the news and views in the biosimilars market? FirstWord's Biosimilar Index is the only dedicated biosimilar and non-comparable biologics intelligence tool available. Get ahead of your competition and learn more today.